Application of linear equation, initial position and rate of change. Rita is 9 meters away and is walking towards her house at the rate of 0.18 meters per second. Write an equation to represent Rita's distance y from her house after x seconds. Right. The equation which I have written and which is the solution is y equals to minus 0.18x plus 9. And now let me explain you how this equation represents the situation. Correct? So we are working the other way. So Rita is 9 meters away. So let's say that is the house, right? And Rita is here. Let's say this is R, Rita. So Rita is 9 meters away. So initially, Rita is 9 meters away. So this distance is 9 meters, correct? And is walking towards her house. That means she is walking towards the house at the rate of 0.18 meters per second. So every second, distance is decreasing by 0.18 meter. Therefore, the rate of change is negative, and therefore we have taken minus 0.18 every second. Do you see that? If there are 2 seconds, then the distance will be decreased by 0.18 times 2. If there are 5 seconds, distance will decrease by 0.18 times 5. Do you see it makes sense, right? So when you multiply the speed with time, you get distance, and negative means lesser distance, correct? So 9 take away that distance shows Rita is approaching the house and the distance between Rita and the house is decreasing. So that is what I want to explain. We have done many examples like this, so I took this opportunity to explain you this concept. One more thing I want to explain you, which a student asked me this question, that how about speed and time come into an equation which is dealing with distance, right? Let's look into units. Y is in meters, correct? Y is distance in meters. 9 is in meters, correct? Is the initial distance. Rita is 9 meters away. But here we have 0.18 times x. Now what is the unit of speed? 0.18. Strictly speaking, 0.18 is in meters per second, right? So this unit here is meters per second. This is the unit for 0.18. And then we have x, time. What is the unit for time? The unit for time is seconds. So note here, as you can see, seconds and seconds cancel. And so what do we have? We have 2 distances which combine to form another distance. Do you see that? So that is how the units work in this equation. Basically, when we say speed into time, we get distance, and the units are distance units. So this is also distance unit. Now, so let's get back to the question. Rita is 9 meters away and is walking towards her house at the rate of 0.18 meters per second. So every second, distance is decreasing by 0.18. So that is how we get our equation. I hope it's absolutely clear and understood. Part B. Determine Rita's distance after 10 seconds from her house. So after 10 seconds, she will cover a distance of 1.8, 10 times 0.18. And that we have to reduce from initial distance. Okay, so let's do it algebraically. So y equals to minus 0.18 and time is 10. So we multiply by 10 plus 9. Now that becomes minus 1.8 plus 9. That means we have to reduce 9 by almost 2. So it is 7.2 meters. So after 10 seconds, Rita is 7.2 meters away from home. Do you see that? So that is how we need to answer these questions. Well, with this we come to an end of these 4 questions, where first two questions, we gave you the equation and then made a statement, and the next two, we had the statement, and from there we developed a model, which we say algebraic model, writing an equation for the statement. I hope you understand the concept, and now let's get into some more intricate problems. Thank you and all the best.